do that, I need these backs on, and I hate how these ones look. So hello, I'm Bonita and I'm the artist and creator at Teacup Girl. Welcome back to my studio, welcome back to another video and another day where we get on with all the things that need to be done, because there is forever and always an endless list of things that I have to do. This video, however, is going to be more market prep because I am still working towards getting myself ready for the brooches in the Bay event. And basically, what I want to do for this video is go through my table setup. I have not figured that out yet, and it's kind of a crucial and important part of the day's preparation, because essentially I have actually never done any sort of tabling or marketing prep beforehand, and as a result that obviously means that I need to decide how my table is going to look for the setup for selling on the day. So that is what I'm planning to do in this video, and I thought I'd show you a little bit of that process. Mostly because even though I think that this video is probably not the most riveting content for like entertainment purposes, I actually always really enjoy seeing other makers do their setup videos and just figure out like how they're going to arrange stuff. For me, that part of like the small business process of figuring out how things are going to work is like actually really fascinating. So I'm kind of doing this video just because I like watching other people's videos of the same kind of content. So that's really random, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. So come along with me, let's get a table set up. So I have options sitting everywhere. I think I'm going to stick with these white baskets up here, and then maybe some other baskets for, I don't know, stuff. So we'll just have to see how it all comes together, but I am looking forward to figuring it out so I can get rid of all this mess. I have a couple of fabric options to go on my table underneath everything to make it look pretty, and I do like this one. Oh my gosh, can I pull it out? I like this one. I think this is super pretty, and I would like to see it maybe with a gingham underneath, maybe not, I don't know. I do think the flowers are really pretty, and I think they'll look nice. So as far as I'm aware, we're going to have a 1.8 meter long trestle table, I think. So this fabric I think is just long enough to go over it. I'm pretty sure the tablecloths are going to be white, so I think I want to do white and then some purple and then this on top. Whether the purple is going to be purple gingham or just straight purple, I'm not sure yet, but I think this will look really pretty. I'm also planning to make an acrylic sign to go on the front of the table. I'm not sure how I'm going to hang that yet. So there's a lot of stuff that I still need to figure out, and I'm running out of time to figure it out in. Yikes. But we will do the best we can. So this is what everything is looking like currently. I'm in the middle of hanging up my earring display, and I haven't finished deciding which brooches are going where, but I'm pretty happy with the front of the table. This space here is going to be filled up with more brooches in their boxes, and I'm not going to lay them all out because that's just going to take too freaking long. But I'm trying to get like the rest of the display firmly solidified. I'm trying to decide exactly where each brooch goes now so I can take a photo of it, and then I can just lay it out on the day without having to think about it. So that is currently what I'm up to right now, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. Had a slight hiccup I really want to put some rubber stoppers on the back of these earrings to stop them from falling out on the day. I'm also planning to literally just pack this whole thing up into a box as it is with all the earrings on it and take it so I don't have to do this sorting, hanging, pinning thing on the day. But in order to do that, I need these backs on, and I hate how these ones look. So I am going to be that crazy person that cuts off the round rubber rings that are around these ones. And I'm going to cut them so that they're smaller and they don't show. This is insane, but I'm going to do it anyway because look, it looks so much better now that you can't see the ring around from behind. So yeah, I'm just going to spend however long cutting earring backs right now. So I still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little pieces. This is the table finished. I have one last thing to add to it, which is, of course, my sign. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited though. Oh, look at how cool it looks. Oh, this setup looks so good. I think it's going to look really great on the day, and I'm really, really excited to see all this product on display. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Ah, it's gonna be awesome. Hello and welcome to the voiceover section of the video. In this particular moment, you are watching me make up my very first huge, major, big-sized acrylic piece, and obviously that is the Teacup Girl logo for the stall so that everybody knows who I am. That's kind of important. Anyway, so as I mentioned just now, I have not made anything in acrylic that's been this big, like, ever. And I did try to test it first. I did. I test cut my logo in a small size and I made up too many brooches of my logo. But because of the tiny size and all the details that my logo has, that wasn't actually able to let me fully test everything. I couldn't test the mirror. I couldn't test the fit of some of the pieces. And so I made those brooches, but then I had to just decide to cut the big size logo anyway without doing any further test cutting. So I did, and let me tell you, there are a few things that I did wrong. I definitely should have not picked some of the most tricky acrylics to work with. Mirror is so fragile and finicky, and even though it looks great, it can be really hard to actually get it to look good, especially seen as it's prone to cracking and splintering and doing all these fun things like that. So yeah, the mirror was a bit of a choice. a choice is the right word. It was a good choice because it looked good in the end, but it also made the job really, really difficult. The other thing that I had issues with was the sizing of everything. It definitely, for whatever reason, did not fit together well. Some of the proportions and sizing of stuff was just off. I really don't know exactly why, but it's one of those things that you kind of just don't know until you cut it and try to fit it together. So I had a lot of trouble with this. It actually took me a really long time to put this acrylic sign together, and
To be honest, I'm not super thrilled with the results. You can definitely see the glue. You can definitely see parts where the mirror splintered. And that was the other problem. The acrylics that I chose to work with, a lot of them were translucent. So it was mirror, this lilac frosted acrylic, and the iridescent. And the iridescent and the lilac frosted are translucent. And the mirror, of course, is the fragile one. So yeah, I gave myself a real challenge deciding to work with these acrylics for my first big piece. Well, so that was a whole thing. And I've got to say though, despite the challenges, I do like how the sign came out. I think with a little bit of finessing, it really would have been perfect, but I just didn't have time to cut it again and I didn't have time to finesse it. So I just kind of had to work with what I had and then try my best to put it together as neatly as possible. And I think I got there in the end. It was just a huge challenge. And at the time I was like, ugh, this doesn't look good. But now that I've been able to step back from it and I saw how it looked on the day, I went, you know what? It's probably not as bad as I think it is. Yes, I would like to do it again. Yes, I would like to try and make it look a bit neater next time. But for now, it does the job and I think it actually looks pretty good. So that was several hours worth of work and it's finally finished. Let's go see how it looks on the stall, shall we?
I can't believe I made this. It's so cool and I'm so excited about how it turned out. It's like bigger than my face, bigger than my head. It's absolutely massive. It's like the full 30 centimeters high. So it's a big piece, big chunky piece of acrylic, but I'm really excited with how that turned out. And this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it all the way through. Really appreciate your support to the channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click subscribe if you want to, so you can hang around and see what we get up to next in the Teacup Girl studio. It's going to be the travel vlog. So I'm planning on vlogging and videoing all the trip up to Broaches by the Bay and then back down again. Well, maybe not back down again, but I'm planning to vlog the trip up and all the cool things that we see and hopefully the day itself as well. So stick around the channel to get a load of all of that and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bloop.